Howdy howdy, what's going on you guys? Welcome to the video for Elden Ring. My name is Ventus SG, and in this Elden Ring build video guide, I'm going to show you how to make the Frozen Blood Katana build. This is a new game plus build that uses two Uchi-Katana katanas, one dealing bleed damage, the other dealing frost damage. This is a build that you can put together even if you don't have the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, and it works really well on the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC bosses. But really quickly, before I show you the build, do me a favor and sub to the channel with notifications on, and if you like Elden Ring, you can show me by liking this video. Alright, so when it comes to stats for this build, you're going to want to jack up your arcane and your dexterity because these are the main two stats for this build. A comfortable number would be between 50 to 55 on both. Your vigor, having that around 50 would be nice, higher though if you can swing it. Your strength score should be the bare minimum for the Uchi-Katana, which is 11, and your intelligence, you can drop that down to the lowest score possible because this build doesn't use intelligence at all. But you will want your faith to be at least 38, so you can use the incantations I'm about to tell you about in just a moment. For your equipment, you're going to want to use two Uchi-Katanas. If you don't have two Uchi-Katanas right now, you can use one Uchi-Katana and a Nagakiba. That works just fine. Now, if you started your first playthrough as a samurai, you get one Uchi-Katana as your starting weapon, and on New Game Plus, you can pick up a second one at the Death Touch Catacombs seen here on my map. For your finger seal to use incantations, use the Dragon Communion Seal because it has an S rank scaling in Arcane. On your main hand Uchi-Katana, use the Ash of War for Seppuku and set it to the Blood Affinity. This will increase your blood loss build-up score, or you can set it to the Occult Affinity, which will give you more physical attack power. For the second Uchi-Katana, use the Ash of War for Chilling Mist. Chilling Mist will coat your sword in ice, and every attack with it will build up frostbite on your targets. When a target is affected with frostbite, their defense is significantly reduced so that they take more damage from your attacks. Make sure you set the Chilling Mist Ash of War to the Cold Affinity. When it comes to talismans to use with this build, go with the Claw Talisman to enhance your jump attacks, then the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia to increase attack power with consecutive attacks, and the Lord of Blood Delectation to increase attack power when blood loss is near. And then use a defensive talisman of your choice, probably one that will protect you from the element of whatever boss you're facing. For your incantations, use Blessing of the Erdtree, Golden Vow, Flame Grant Me Strength, and Black Flame's Protection. For zone clearing, when you're not dual wielding your katanas, go with Giant's Flame Take Thee or Lightning Spear for attack incantations. If you have the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, instead of using Lightning Spear, Knight's Lightning Spear is a powerful upgrade. For the mixed physic, use the Thorny Crack tier to boost successive attack power and the Opaline Hard tier to boost all damage negation. When using this build in combat, be sure to activate the Chilling Mist Ash of War in your offhand first, and then the Seppuku Ash of War in your main hand. For whatever reason, if you try to do it the other way around, you'll lose the effects of the Seppuku. When fighting bosses, try and use a lot of jump dual wield attacks because they take chunks of damage off of almost any enemy. Use Spirit Ashes when available so that when your Spirit Ashes has the boss's aggro, you can get a few successive attacks off with both katanas, thus building up frostbite and blood loss. The goal is to build up both status effects at the same time or near the same time. If you have to, reapply the buffs on your swords mid-boss fight just as long as your Spirit Ashes has boss aggro. Try this build out and let me know what you think. Alright guys, and that's going to be it for this build. If you have any questions about this or anything else Elden Ring related, please put them down in the comments so either me or another viewer can answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.